So, good evening, friends. Let's begin today. I think that because of students, they might have attended that. To continue, so we'll have few discussion and then we will stop. Okay, fine. So without wasting much of time, actually last time also we were not able to conduct the class. So let it be this time. From next onwards, we people will continue with full fledged. So let's begin that what we people were actually having the presentation same we will have today also. So I have shared the screen and if it is visible then you just let me know that voice and screen everything is okay. If it is okay you just tell me it is okay. If it is not then you just let me know. Is it okay? Okay, fine. So it is okay. So we can start. I think that we have started from perhaps I think we have done this. So poet and poem, work and product. I think that we have done with this. Editor, newspaper, teacher, education, chef, food, justice. So I think product and raw material. We were about to discuss this. So let's once again. I think that is last time we have finished here. So prism. So if you see that prism is the raw material for making of glass. So similarly, you can see the examples given here, butter and milk. What kind of relation you will find here? So butter is made of milk. Don't get confused like this that you're going to reverse order or change the sequence. So by considering you'll understand. We know that butter is made of milk and not milk is made of butter. Similarly, wall is made of brick. Furniture, always. Furniture is made of wood. Shoes are made of leather. So apart from that, there could be other things also which are made from leather. Pullover, I think I told you pullover is a kind of cloth which we people use in winter like a sweater. So it is made of wool. Then next one is that metal and that raw material for metal, it is ore. Then next one, rubber, and its raw material is latex that we people have discussed last time. So jaggery and sugarcane, you people have to consider that wine and grapes also. So what is raw material and which is made from what? Then fabric that is made from yarn. So fabric and yarn. So that kind of actually from jute you may consider, and that is the fabric which is made from yarn. Cloth that is made from fiber. So from cotton we make fiber or the small threads, they are fiber. Then road, actually that asphalt is used for making road. Again, this is similar to you people that in civil engineering you might have studied highway engineering or something like this. So there asphalt is used for making roads. Book and paper. So paper is used for making books. Again, that for making sack, jute is used. And omelette is made of eggs. So next slide here we have jewelry. Now pay attention. I think this is the start that we should continue from here. So jewelry is made of gold. So here raw material is gold, and from gold we make, or the uh, that person makes jewelry. Jewelers, they make jewelry. Then linen is made from flax. So here you just try to consider which is product and which is raw material. Again, oil is extracted from seeds. Paper is made from pulp. So here you people have to understand that when paper is made, that pulp is used, and pulp is obtained from trees. So sometimes you may get confused, or there might be question based on this. So that time you have to be very clear that paper, it is made of pulp. If the option there is pulp, you have to choose pulp and not tree or not bamboo, because the pulp is made again obtained from bamboo tree. So therefore you people just understand it. So that was all about this kinds of relationships here that we have just discussed. So now here, the next slide here we are going to see, and here now different kind of relationships. So almost before that we have seen 13 different types of relationships, and now this one is 14, and here we people are going to get the relationship which is having the part and whole. So what do you mean by part and whole? If you've seen something, so some part of it will be given, and the whole, maybe machine or something like this, it is also given. So you have to understand which is part of what. Okay, so let's see one example so that you'll understand. So here in given example, the pen and nib. So if you see pen and nib, what kind of relationship we find based on this part and whole? So what is part of what? Here we can consider that nib is part of pen, not pen is part of nib. Okay, so similar kind of relationships that you people will see now. So here explanation is given for first one, that nib is part of pen. Then here you'll get to know that lead is part of pencil. So you have to consider that this word, because how to pronounce it, you should not say lead. So lead is somewhat different and lead is different. Written, both words are written same, L-E-A-D, they are written like this, but pronounced differently, and they mean differently. If it is pronounced as lead, then you people have to understand that is the lead which is you people use for pencil, or that is actually somewhat like graphite is used as a black part in the pencil. So that is lead. It is not lead. You don't say. Many of the students use lead, but it is not lead at all. If you're saying lead, then that lead you have to understand from leadership skill, taking lead or leader. So that is another meaning that you people have to consider. So here, what is part of what? So lead is part of pencil. Then next, you just also consider this, that house and kitchen. So what is part of what? That here we'll come to know that kitchen is part of house. Very simple. No need to have much discussion over here. Then fan and blade. So blade is part of fan. So because of that we get the cool breeze. Then class and student. So student is part of class. So class is whole and student is part. So from whatever the words which are from your right hand side, they are part, and which are the words from the left hand side, they are whole part of this. Then room and window, you'll come to know that window is part of room. And aeroplane and cockpit. So in this case, that cockpit is part of aeroplane. Book and chapter. So in this case, we'll come to know the chapter is part of book. So very simple. Here you need not to apply your brain much. Then here next type of relationship that you have to pay attention now here, that word and intensity. So what do you mean by intensity here? So it gives you an idea how much or how strong that particular word conveys a meaning. So that is intensity. You can consider extreme point. Okay, so for that intensity is used in this type of relationship. Okay, so with example you'll understand it better. So first example here, it is anger and rage. So if you think that anger and rage, you will consider it synonyms, but they are not synonyms at all. So anger is the word or it is a feeling, but its extreme highest point of anger, it will be conveyed by this word, that is rage. Okay, so here you'll get explanation like this, that rage is the higher intensity or highest intensity than anger. So if you're saying that rage and anger, so anger conveys the feeling, but rage conveys strong feelings of anger. So similarly, here you are getting the word like this, wish and desire. So here, so wish is the word that you want something, but desire, it is a strong wish,